So we're underway here in the opening period at Van Andel Arena. Ahead to Ferk. He's got Aubry with him. Here's Ferk cutting right in. Ferk in front of Aubry. Score! What a great play by Marty Ferk, setting up Aubry for the empty netter. And the Griffins at 3:24 have a 1-0 lead. Side, Kevin Porter with a nifty play that was to move it ahead to Miele. Now on to Mantha across that line. Mantha wide left back to Miele. He's in a low backhand to score! And the Griffins suddenly have a 2-0 lead despite being outshot 17-7 here in the opening period. Here's Marchenko, long pass on left wing, connecting with Porter. Porter cuts in, shot saved. Leighton, the rebound in front, score! I think Peter Regan might have put that into his own net. If that's the case, Andy Miele will get credit for the goal. The Griffins have a 3-0 lead. Hartman on left wing, now angles right in front. A shot, save, and the rebound. A chance that they score, and the IceHogs are on the board. And make it a 3-1 game. Svedberg gets an assist. Griffins back the other way, score! Landon Ferraro! How about that? They rocked right in front of Ferraro to the backhand. Slipped it underneath into the rack. Boy, that's a dagger to the heart, isn't it? Here's a steal by Tomas right there. Nosek gives it to Ferraro. Back to Nosek down the slot. He goes a shot, score! And the Griffins have a 5-1 lead with 4:35 left in the second period. And they've got a power play, and they've got the puck in front of shot to save, and the rebound score. Marchenko buries the rebound and makes it a 6-1.
Well, it's huge, you know, coming in. Blash said to us, we got to separate ourselves from them, and to be able to put a beat on them like that was great for us and our confidence. And I mean, they came out hard in the first, and Tommy stood on his head, and that gave us a whole load of confidence to play our game, and we're pretty dominant offensively. You know, we got so many lines that can score, and I think we proved that tonight.
There was a ton of jump in that first period. Was that really the difference maker right there in the game, because they wanted to come out, prove a point? So did you guys?
Absolutely. You know, it's kind of a playoff game. You know, we're both fighting for a spot in playoffs, and especially at first in our division. So it's, you know, you're going to see that kind of atmosphere probably pretty much from here on out.
We obviously had a really slow start. They came out really fast, but we had 2 days off and had to get our legs moving a bit. And luckily, Tommy, you know, he played really well in the first and gave us a bit of time to get moving. And we knew how close all the standings are, so we knew we had to get moving. And luckily, you know, stuff started going in for us.
Can you talk a little bit about what Tommy did tonight, because he had 45 saves, and especially early on, you know, given what they were trying to serve?
Yeah, well, I mean, he's doing what he did the last 2 games in Austin as well. I mean, I don't know, I think he had like 80-something shots in the 2 games we let on him. So, I mean, he's been playing really well and giving us a chance and making sure that, you know, when we do have a breakdown or 2, he's there for us. And you know, it makes it that much easier for us that, you know, obviously we need to tighten up a little bit. He doesn't need to be doing that every night, but, you know, if we do make a mistake, he's there for us. And, you know, it's the same feeling we had when, you know, Mrazza was here, you know, last year, and especially in the Cup run. So, I mean, when you have that, you're playing with confidence, and it's nice.
Tommy was the difference, I thought, in the first period, and I thought they certainly could have came out of that period. It could have been reversed, and then you have a whole different game. I thought we built off the momentum of scoring those 2 goals, and then you know, I thought we played better in the second, and then the third got a little goofy, or not goofy, but you know, at some point the game's kind of over. But I thought they were better than us in the first. We were better than them in the second, but the puck went in easier for us tonight. That's all I thought.
We were talking about this with some of the guys earlier, and the question is that first, being able to weather that, you know, because they came out with so much at stake, more than you guys, that you weathered that was really the turning point and the difference right there.
Well, I think so. I think anytime you can, you know, we got outplayed and we came out of it with a 2-0 lead. So I think anytime you can be in that situation where you don't play your best, but yet you're up, you know, if you can start to play, it can turn. And I thought we did a good job coming out in the second, playing much better. Obviously we scored, but I also just thought we started playing way better. Now, I think a lot of times in games, the momentum of scoring can really dictate a game. And I thought, obviously, the early goal in the second there, that really dictated the momentum, I thought.
And when they pulled the goal.
Yeah, you know, and that kind of changes momentum. And then a big momentum swing, they score to make it 3-1. We come right back down and score to make it 4-1. So those are momentum swings in the game that make a 6-1 game allowable, when it really could have just as easily been a reverse, not reverse score, but it could have been a loss if
right.
They score.
When you reach this point of the season, You know, does it become something that you peek at and pay more attention
Well,
to?
I think you're aware, you know, and our players are aware where they're at. We were aware that coming into this game, you know, that Rockford was 3 points behind us. You'd have to be blind not to be aware of that. It's not our main focus. Tonight we needed 2 points to get 6 in this segment, to be a playoff team this segment. That was our main focus, but we're aware of it for sure. And you know, I think, but really the end goal is the same. You want a great process that results in grabbing as many points as you can.